Who wanna fight me? Red Dreaded Entertainment, what is up? It's your boy Akasan here. Hey, we got a big match. I was going to do this with the Tokyo Trinity, but unfortunately they are not. We couldn't come together this week. Oh geez. So I'll be heading this one by myself, mainly because I don't want no motherfucker to spoil it for me and be like, hey, Akasan, hey, react to this, Spider-Man wins. Right? Or like, hey, Akasan, you should really check it out. I really like how Batman won. What? Right? So, I'm gonna do this because I don't think I can wait a whole week. Somehow, the results are really gonna get spoiled for me, so I need to know. I need to put money on this, and then on top of that, if we have a very enthusiastic DC fan here, sons, we might be fighting after this match is over. But I am actually caught between a rock and a hard space here because, hold on, Iron Man, you go behind my butt. There you go. Feel it, Tony Stark. Feel it. Cause it's my favorite Marvel character, I'm pretty sure, is Spider-Man. My favorite DC character is Batman. I've really enjoyed Batman Beyond. I liked Spider-Man 2019. So I am really, this is like deciding between your unborn future sons. I don't know. I really don't know. And I'd be very surprised if my semen made it all the way to 2019. Actually, that's not too far off. 2099? I got range. Anyways. Or they freeze it up. You know, technology, man. iSperm. Alright, anyways, guys, let's get into this. Batman Beyond versus Spider-Man 2099. DC versus Marvel. Death battle. Right now, my money would be on, you know what? Honestly, I don't know. My money would be on Spider-Man 2099. Nope, I take that back. I don't actually know how strong. If I remember, Spider-Man 2099 got his ass whooped a lot. Miguel O'Hara, I believe that's what his name was. He got his ass handed to him a few times, a lot of times actually, and he didn't seem as strong as the original Spidey. So I'll probably give it to Batman. If we're going with Terry McGinnis, that might be a bit difficult. So let's see who they're going with. They're probably going with Terry McGinnis though. Let's see, and then I'll make my call. Fuck. Suit up.
The future. Everyone wants
I'm the future, nigga.
Why not? It has robots, flying cars, and of course, superheroes.
Yeah, the future still has those. But they're even cooler because of all the sweet gadgets.
Like Terry McGinnis, the Batman Beyond.
I get a little hair up. The Spider-Man from 2099. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright. Yeah!
Terry
That's
McGinnis
what I'm talking about.
was your average futuristic high school student.
He went to future raves, complained about future problems, had a future girlfriend. Yeah, you know, the usual.
Until one fateful day when Terry got into a fight with a group of jokers.
What's he got against comedians?
No, a gang called the Jokers. You know, like the Joker.
Ah, but with a Z, because it's the future.
Well, naturally. After possibly the most dangerous motorcycle chase ever put on television.
Yeah, it's cool, he's got a helmet.
I
Terry found himself inside an isolated mansion owned by an elderly billionaire named Bruce Wayne. Here, he stumbled upon the most important revelation in his life.
He's the Batman.
Bruce Wayne is Batman!
Yep.
Oh, what a surprise! Well, more like he was Batman. He retired from crime fighting years ago.
Never again.
Wait a minute. After decades of secrecy, a punk teenager just happens to stumble into the Batcave?
Well,
Crying out loud, if he'd found my secret lair, he'd have been vaporized on the spot.
Yeah. Anyway, Terry's roller coaster of a day still wasn't over. Turns out his dad got murdered.
Dad?
I wonder if they're gonna use Will Freddy for the voice. That'd be dope.
Bummer. So he did what any emotionally...
And I know why that happened. Oh, actually, no, sorry.
He stole a bat suit.
But not the old cape and cowl.
Amanda Waller didn't do it.
This was the latest and most advanced bat suit. Terry McGinnis didn't just become the all-new Batman.
This theme song, baby!
You ever wonder what would happen if Batman got a hold of an Iron Man suit? It's basically that.
Yeah.
Damn, he looks friggin' rad.
Really
The
good.
Bat suit's nanotechnology greatly enhances his strength.
Oh shit, I never realized that was like a Spider-Man nod.
And environmental protection.
And
Yeah.
he can fly. He can soar faster than a...
But sometimes that shit made it too easy for him.
In the air. Plus, he can always give his punches and kicks a literal rocket boost.
As a kid, I sometimes had problems with that because I was like, dude, everything's done for him.
It can extend over 50 feet. There's a cloaking device, a lock decoder,
Yeah.
your microphones, climbing.
It was like a little
poles,
too
an underwater
much.
breather, thermal and binocular vision, extendable spikes on his arms, flashbang grenades, triple-weighted bolas, a buzzsaw, and even retractable tweezers.
Kryptonite.
Splinters are no laughing matter. And don't forget
That was
all
a good
those
episode,
sweet,
though.
sweet
That was a really
batteries.
good episode.
These new age ninja stars are even sharper and more compact than before.
Yeah.
And they come in a variety of deluxe.
I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while to warm up to Terry. I actually didn't really get into him until after Justice League ended, if you know what I mean.
A bit lazy, he can always just use his arm launchers to
It was like, I was like, dude, it's like anybody could be Batman. I did like this Ink episode, though. I met the creators of this show.
Strong enough to stun people spliced with animal DNA and short out heavy machinery.
Yep.
The tools don't make the man. Terry's a master martial artist with plenty of training from legends like former Robin
Yeah.
Dick Grayson,
Now he
formerly
is,
Real
yeah.
Ninja Kairi Tanaga, and the former Dark Knight himself. Well, once he got over the kid stealing his suit, of course.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne doesn't just serve as Terry's mentor. He's also a constant source of advice and information on the go through his direct link to the Batsuit from the Batcave.
Good thing, too, since Terry's not exactly...
I wonder if this is gonna be live animation. Live action.
The old man.
Bruce is extremely intelligent and
Yeah!
the Batcave has some very impressive technology.
Alright,
Not only
if
does
he-
it host
if he's
one of the
in this,
most powerful
it's
supercomputers on
over.
the planet, it's
Game over, Spider-Man.
on its own hydroelectric power supply.
He's the goddamn Batman.
I don't care who
You're
Bruce
damn
used to
right
be.
I am.
Having an old guy barking orders in your ear sounds annoying.
Yeah.
Like your dad's always looking over your shoulder. Or at least I imagine, 'cause
Like Lisa.
I didn't have one.
Well, Terry is
That's when he was
Bruce
fucking
Wayne's
80.
secret son.
Yep.
In
Spoilers!
an effort to ensure there would always be a
I love this episode!
Boogie woman Amanda Waller had secretly overwritten
Yes.
McGinnis's reproductive DNA with that of Bruce Wayne's.
Like, he was just blasting Wayne babies? It's like all the fun, but you could get out of any child support case.
Yeah,
And
nobody ever
bonus,
wondered why he had
Terry's
black hair.
father technically wasn't murdered. Good for him. Also, he's got all the benefits from Bruce's kick-ass genes.
Even before going through combat training, Terry was a skilled fighter, strong enough to send opponents flying with a single punch.
In the suit, he's strong enough to lift large I-beams and
Yes.
hit giant boulder.
He's even survived getting his leg trapped under Bruce Wayne's trophy penny.
What's so
Right.
special about a penny?
Just look at it.
Holy
That was
colossal
Ink
currency,
fucked it up. The gray ghost. Remember when he wore that shit?
Why? And is frequently dated from the 1940s.
Yeah.
This means the penny is likely composed of...
Hold on, I gotta move. There's a
weighs
bottle
around
in the way of the screen.
166 tons.
That's more than enough to crush all the bones in your foot. But not
Yep.
Terry. He was up and at him like nothing happened. I mean, this guy's tough enough to take a missile to the face and then fall hundreds of stories. And all he got out of it was a couple broken ribs. What's a penny as heavy as 33
Yep.
monster trucks gonna do?
He's quick enough to dodge gunfire, skilled enough to defeat lizard people, and the Justice Force.
Okay.
In a newer suit, he could fire concussive pulse blasts and even outrace the intercontinental missile, which can reach
The
speeds of up to
fuck?
15,000 miles.
Right, I do remember this a
19
little
times the
bit.
speed of sound.
He's still no Bruce Wayne, though. He's kind of a punk and doesn't have the amazing smarts or expertise of Batman's
True.
classic.
True.
You don't quite have his
It's a
magnificent brain,
brain.
for instance.
Yep.
You do have his heart, though.
Maybe not, but he has accomplished feats equal to his predecessor, like fighting Superman and ending the Joker threat once and for all.
Fair enough.
Clearly, Terry McGinnis has more than earned the title of Batman.
Pretty strong.
I hated this line when I was a kid. I am Batman. But I was alright with it. Alright. Now,
so here's an unfortunate spoiler. The year
unless there's something I missed with Spider-Man, let's see.
By a massive
I might be quiet now because I gotta focus.
The world fell into a dystopian ruin of violence and anarchy. The heroic age had come to an end.
But some people still wanted a sequel.
Enter Miguel O'Hara, a child prodigy turned super genius with a penchant for genetic tinkering.
Okay.
Miguel's skills landed him a job at one of the biggest companies in the world, Alchemax, where he got to work trying to rebuild one of the greatest heroes of all time.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Specifically, he attempted to replicate the DNA of Peter Parker, the original Spider-Man. But like most of the 21st century superheroes, not much remained of Parker outside of stories and legend. Miguel had to build his experiment from scratch, starting with a single, simple spider.
Unfortunately, Alchemax didn't have the greatest job security. After a lot of bad blood and some spilled blood, Miguel wound up accidentally getting a dose of his own creepy crawly project,
transforming him into the Spider-Man of 2099.
But future Spider-Man
I have that
the
game.
same as your grandpappy's Spidey.
That's right. Apart from his super strength, speed, durability, and improved healing, Miguel's powers are entirely different. Unlike Parker, he can't actually stick to any surface. He can still wall crawl, though, using retractable talons on his fingers and toes, which also make for fairly deadly weapons in a fight.
And he's got fangs like a vampire. If he bites you, he can inject a venom that can paralyze your whole body almost instantly.
Holy
also,
shit!
He may not have Petey's trusty spider sense, but his sense of sight, smell, and hearing are superfied. He can hear noises from miles away, see in the dark, and make out far-off and fast-moving objects.
In fact, his senses are so acute, he wears tinted glasses to keep daylight from hurting his eyes.
And like any Spider-Man, he can shoot webs from his hands.
Miguel doesn't need compact web shooter devices on his wrists. He actually has organic spinnerets in his arms, which create and release thick, durable strings of webbing. Because they're natural, these strings are chemically identical to spider silk, with a tensile strength similar to steel.
Ew! Okay, the original
this is hard.
Spider-Man always kind of grossed me out, but this guy's powers are disgusting.
I think Miguel would agree with you.
Well, yeah, one day he's just your average dweeb doing sciencey stuff like you, and the next he's got big lumps in his arms which shoot sticky stuff? Who wouldn't be weirded out?
Miguel saw his newfound power as a curse. A blight which turned him into an inhuman freak of nature.
But that didn't stop him from fighting crime, complete with his own Spidey suit.
His original costume was made from
Day of the Dead,
allowing the use of his talons without tearing the fabric. He also wears a web-like cape made of light bite, which lets him glide through the air.
Oh, light bright! I remember that. Man, do they still have that in the future? And did they find a way to stop you losing those little pegs?
Light bite.
Yeah, whatever. The suit looks pretty cool, so I hate to spoil the mood, but it's actually just a
This is tough. This is difficult.
Day of the Dead festival.
Right.
Not really.
Though after meeting the present-day Peter Parker, Miguel received a much-needed upgrade. His new suit contains synthesized unstable fabric mixed with Kevlar, greatly improving his defense.
This suit can survive a shot from a howitzer artillery cannon, a common M777.
What the fuck, really?
92-pound shell.
When did this happen?
200 feet per second. That hits with over 100 tons of force.
Miguel's even taken a hit from the Thing, a hit which shattered a tempered glass window and sent Miguel flying over 24 feet.
And the new suit has explosives, hologram projectors, infrared scanning, and it's even got wings and rocket boosters.
Oh, shit.
Wait, that sounds familiar.
Miguel may be a genius, but he's at his best when he's working with his graphic assistant, Lila.
She was hot.
She's basically like the future Alexa with a bunch of extra features. She keeps track of Miguel's life signs and surroundings. With Lila's scanners and his super senses, anyone would have a hard time trying to sneak up on future Spidey.
While Lila was originally built as a home appliance, she can be stored on Miguel's portable communicator. She can act as an onboard lie detector and do advanced calculations to the 20th decimal in a millisecond, which is flippin' amazing.
Fun fact, Lila's appearance was based on Marilyn Monroe.
Not that anybody in 2099 seems to
Right.
know who Marilyn Monroe was. Okay, seriously, how did they lose so much information in less than 100 years? Remember, kids, always back up your files. It'll prevent the apocalypse.
Well, lucky for them, Miguel got over his emo phase and started setting the future back on track. And he had the skills to do it.
He's quick enough to dodge gunfire, tough enough to take a shotgun blast to the chest, resilient enough to tank electric shocks, and strong enough to rip a 20-ton turret off a tank.
More than that, he helped another Spider-Man keep this giant building piece in place. What even is that?
Likely some sort of antenna, but it also resembles the
Looks like
mooring mast atop the Empire State.
I was just about to say, it looks like Amazing
For
Spider-Man.
the hot new thing, because who doesn't like riding a giant flammable balloon full of explosive gas? Sign me up!
Assuming it's composed of steel and roughly estimating its size compared to the Spider-Man on the roof, then comparing the Empire State Building's mooring mast, this should weigh, at most, 200 tons.
So basically, Miguel's a badass, and he proved it in the most epic way possible. After rebuilding the world with Captain America, Miguel inherited the most legendary weapon of them all, Mjolnir.
Although Thor's hammer didn't actually grant him its warrior powers. Miguel didn't use it as a weapon, but as proof of his authority. A literal symbol of the societal weight he alone could carry. With his dominance asserted, Miguel created the utopian future a person could only dream of.
And you thought Peter Parker was cool. This Spider-Man is at the top.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I need a break here. This is hard.
Of the year 20.
I really need to play this game. Shit.
The universe and looking good while doing it.
This is hard to say.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But
'Cause-
first, the future is
Okay.
now in the form of
Even-
Blue Apron.
I need to think about this for a second. Yeah. Blue Apron. Yeah. Even if you can take away Spider-Man's... Even if you take away the suit, Miguel's got some crazy shit going on in there. And it's really durable. If they use that new suit, Batman might be kind of fucked here. I don't think even Bruce could prepare for something like that. There's no way you can, like, CW Felicity hack your way in and shut down the suit. Like, you know, like, I think this is difficult. I hate to say it, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Spider-Man because he's just that much stronger, that much more enhanced. Terry might be a little more crafty with Bruce. He's not Bruce though, that's the thing. Even Bruce might be in his ear. He still may not be able to out-trick him. Who won last time when Mighty Raccoon did it? I don't know. I don't even remember actually, but it was a popular... Alright, I'm going with Spider-Man. Oh my god, I hope I'm not wrong on this. I'm going with Spider-Man though. Oh, it's animated again.
It is. Keep an eye out. I've been seeing some odd reports regarding this part of the city.
Hey, Bozo! I was brooding there. What shock are you?
Ha! That's right. Instead of saying fuck, they said shock. Fight!
Right back at you, fatty.
Ha!
Hey, Lila, give me a reading on this vampire guy, yeah?
Of course, Miguel. I can't identify his tech or fighting style, but I can try hacking his suit.
Oh shit. Well,
He's too comfortable in the air. Try a different approach.
wow.
Ground level.
I can't move!
Oh, wait. Wait. Now that I think about it, I did say they're using the old suit. Wait a second. I might...
Trying to hack your suit.
Our new friend.
Ooh.
How's the hack going?
Nowhere fast.
Get in close.
Alright,
Finish
I'm going back to Batman, because...
Here's his suit.
I think so.
Then I'll finish this myself.
Oh, shit. I'm going with Batman. Remember, I said new suit.
And problem solved.
I guess that's one way to do it.
Fuck. Woo! Like I
I'll
said,
never get tired of seeing people blow up. It's always such a
always.
Thanks to Bruce's counsel, Terry used his flashbang to take advantage of Miguel's
Right.
sensitive eyesight, and his electric shock that can short out large machinery to deal with
It was
fire.
no contest.
Yeah, unlike Bruce, the poor girl wasn't really built for combat.
Right.
And while her hacking skills were top-notch, the isolated Batcave
Yeah, you
had the
ain't-
defenses to hold her
Yeah.
up.
Even still, Terry's stats edged out Miguel's in more ways than one.
When it
Okay.
came to maneuverability and durability, they were mostly even. Both could dodge bullets and weave through the air. Both could survive heavy ballistic hits. But unlike Terry, Miguel's never outraced anything faster than a Mark 19 ballistic missile.
For physical strength, Terry had him beat too. Recall that boulder that he lifted underwater. This took place in Superman's Fortress of Solitude near the Arctic, so the boulder was likely composed of sedimentary dark limestone, the most common rock type around that location. So we compared Terry's height to the boulder, applied the density for limestone, and subtracted the weight reduced by underwater buoyancy, to find the boulder's weight to be 192 tons.
And he tossed it aside like it was nothing. Terry's peak strength in the batsuit has to be more than 200 tons.
Assuming Miguel applied his fair share when holding up that antenna, his best strength feat we know of is at max 100 tons.
But he's a Spider-Man. Spider-Man can lift more than that, right?
Not usually.
Right.
Technically, Miguel's powers are so different from Peter's that we shouldn't really scale him to other Spider-Men.
Right.
But for the benefit of the doubt, let's do it anyway.
We'll check out two of Spider-Man's most impressive strength feats. The first is the time he braced a private jet while it was landing. Look at
Wow.
him. He's literally the landing gear.
Wow.
According to Spider-Man himself, the plane's total weight was at most 115,000 pounds.
That's crazy.
Adding the thrust from a Whittle W1 engine,
Wow.
which this small jet is most likely to have an engine comparable to, this feat comes out to 58 tons.
Okay.
Not even close to Terry's 200. Then there was this one time where Spidey had to push way past his limits to lift what he offhandedly compared to as a locomotive.
Right.
Since he could measure the plane, it's likely he's accurate here. But given the time period,
Terry did
that's
something
still
similar
only
to that, though.
130 tons at most.
It's clear Terry had a pretty sizable physical advantage. And just because Terry's mind wasn't as fine-tuned as the original Batman's, didn't mean he's dumb.
Even more, Miguel never trained like Terry did. Hell, he never really had much formal training at all.
Right.
But Terry was trained by ninjas, stealth artists, and other crime fighters to be a master in the battlefield. And since Miguel didn't have a spider sense, Terry just had to wait until the untrained future Spidey left an opening.
In short, while Miguel wasn't completely outmatched, Terry's superior strength, counseling, equipment, and training won the bout.
Turns out this Batman
Yeah.
was beyond.
Yeah.
The winner
Ah,
is Batman
clever.
Beyond.
That's a good assessment, but
Stick around, we're about to announce the combatants for the next death battle.
And if you want to watch exclusive,
I'm gonna talk about it in a bit because they
Try to grab one of the
pick and
shirts, too.
chose some shit. All right, who's next? Sounds like Final Fantasy. Sephiroth versus. I don't know who that is. Okay. All right. So, all right. I enjoyed it. There were some, I think, critical things that they kind of, like, they did. When they're doing the research and such, like, they really, like, I don't understand, my point, I want to say, is I don't understand why introduce the future suits in the, like, if you're not going to actually use them like that. And I made a huge point about that, right? Why introduce, and they didn't do that for Batman Beyond, the Batman Beyond's future suit as well. Like, why talk about how fast he is and how he can outrace that missile or whatever that was, if that was his future suit, right? And then with Spider-Man's future suit, why even mention that if you're not going to utilize it? So, like I was saying before, if they were going to use that future suit, if they were using at their best, then I think Spider-Man would have had a better chance of winning, because it was more about durability and how much he could take those hits, which Terry wouldn't be able to dish out. But just using the basic suit against a Wayne Tech bat suit, nah, that shit's over. That shit is over and done, son. And that shit, like you could see, it was very, very simple. So, Akasan's still on a good track here, regardless of me flipping off, because I told you in the beginning, he wasn't using a future suit. If he's using a future suit, future Spider-Man. If not, it goes to Batman Beyond. Fire at will. Alright, Red Entertainment, let me know. Stand up, speak up. Let me know what you guys think. I want to know what you think. Do you agree with this assessment? Do you not? Are you just fucking mad because Marvel characters keep on getting shitted on in the death battles? I thought Spidey was gonna have this one if they used the future suit. So I want to know what you guys think about this. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder. You know what they're gonna need to do? Nah, I was about to say maybe they need to make a Thanos versus Darkseid. But Darkseid would wipe the floor with Thanos as well. I mean, I think, and I know a lot of Marvel fans get really mad that people get whooped. Though they do need to do the Batman. If you guys remember, years ago, Screw Attack did do a Batman versus Spider-Man present day, and Batman got destroyed. That was one of those rare times Marvel really came out. You know, Marvel's got some wins. They've got some wins, but going up against DC, DC just has stronger characters. More interesting, for the most part, I think. More interesting comics. Their current movie line fucking sucks. That's where the real death battle winner is, when Marvel puts out a trailer. Boom. I read something fucked up. I'm gonna let you guys go after this, but I read something really fucked up that if Marvel monetizes their if Marvel monetizes their Avengers Infinity War trailer, they might just end up making more money than the entire Justice League movie gross profits. That is so fucked up. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Peace.